Alright, got another cursed seed. I really need to get through these, hopefully as soon as possible, because I know probably most of them will contain Monster Train 1 clans, like this one for example, and they're getting some buffs. You've probably seen the information that the developers have released teasing a few of them, but yeah, Monster Train 1 clans getting definitely some much needed glow ups, but you know, the cursed seeds won't be so cursed once that patch hits, so I need to get through these. My apologies if I can't get to all of them in time, but we'll give it a shot here. So this submission comes from Blinking LED. Says that damage was too low to kill Titans quickly enough, and eventually died to pyre damage. So we'll give it a shot here. I haven't gotten to play Lazarus League in a while, so and Orechi, so I will like this. Plus these are like, I guess, sister clans, so that'll be nice. And Fire's Gleed, haven't seen that one in a while, so we'll see what this one has in store for us. Ooh, starting with Overworked Assistant. We like that. I like starting with Paraffin Thug, too. This is a unit that is much better in Monster Train 2 than it was in 1. You get a ton of gold with this unit. Plus, we'll be getting gold from there. I'm liking this. Dominion, no worries with Lazarus. Siphon, also. I mean, there just are no worries with Lazarus. Lazarus is the bomb. Now, watch my hubris get me killed, of course. But, okay, we don't get my favorite path. So, I'll be honest. Because I'm starting Overworked Assistant, I'm tempted to go Brewmaster. I think I've seen Brewmaster get some unnecessary hate. I usually just don't do it because the other ones are more fun, but I think on a power level it's not that far off of the other Orechi paths. I mean, the ceiling of this incant path is higher, obviously, than any of the other Orechi paths, but this is somewhat redundant with the fact that we're incanting these. Now, of course, we can bottom deck these, but since we already have them from the very start, and we have 2 of them, it's like, we can keep the deck relatively thin and just focus on... Honestly, I could beat the game with just the secret ingredients, most likely, but the reason I would go Brewmaster is just to assist with, helping out the Overwork Assistants gain both incants and, more importantly, reanimate. So let's do Brewmaster. Alright, as if we didn't have enough gold already, I guess we'll take that, because, yeah. Mark of Invasion. It's fine. Yeah. We could even we could let them leak if we really wanted to, but I think we'll run it like this. We're just gonna run Overwork Assistant. Maybe I should have ran these on bottom. It's fine. I don't need Overwork Assistant this fight necessarily. Actually, we start with it though, so that's nice. Alright, we'll put that down. We'll just mix immediately then. Alright, we didn't get what we want. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to use Overwork Assistant in this battle. I'm just going to stack a bunch of lifesteal on the Shield Steward up here. That way I get a bunch of slays. It was unfortunate we didn't get blue or green, which was like either of those were what we were looking for, because we could use blue to kill these. We could still get our money if we put it on like this one here. Or if we put the explosive on that one there. But yeah, I think we just hold this, get lifesteal, guarantee that we kill Relentless. It's not the end of the world that these are hitting our pyre. I mean, it's 3 damage for 10 health. That's like kind of worth it. Oh my god, I just played a Vengeful Shard. I am dumb. Let's do this because it can soak up 2 hits. I'm okay taking these hits though. We just want to soften this guy up probably. Oh, darn it. Well, there's no way we're getting that one. Well, since this guy's dying anyway, we might as well do this. I guess we could go... Yeah, we kind of want these for gold though, right? Just let them die. And that guy... If I do this... I want to let 2 of them up. I've messed up. Well, if that's happening, we might as well do this. Wow, we are just bottom decking all of the secret ingredients. Alright, well, there's nothing else to do this turn. We're certainly making gold. Now I need a damage shield to keep this guy alive. I guess I could just let the tank die and put a bunch of lifesteal on Paraffin Thug. That might be what I have to do here. You know, if it's giving me damage shield, I guess I'll just try to keep this guy alive. I need 2 damage shield. Nah, I guess I still just put it on Paraffin Thug, right? I'm just going to hold it for now. I'll let that hit me. I think I'm good on gold. I mean, I already got this. I don't need to greed everything out of this Paraffin Thug. Let's just go like this for now. Maybe I'll go like that. I don't want to overestimate how strong I am here. I don't want this guy to explode yet, but I do want to put him in front. So let's get this out of the way first. I do want 1 lifesteal. I don't know. The lifesteal is not that relevant, is it? If I messed up, I should have went damage shield. We'll remedy that mistake. Oh, I forgot to use my ability. That's fine. It wouldn't have been on cooldown anyway. Yeah, let's just stack this. I don't want to give this guy any more rage than he needs to. I can do this. And it burns out. I don't want to incant that. I think we're fine. I think I probably just let that guy hit. I don't want to, Alright, we're good. Alright. Took 20 damage. It's quite a lot, but, you know, it is what it is. I really have no reason to take a Sanguine Assistant or a Twisted Assistant unless I think I'm really desperate right now. I think just taking another Ogre Assistant is fine. I should have an okay time playing out this Calcified Ember. But yeah, just having another one's fine because that's just the most consistent game plan. Dripfall to help in the meantime is fine. It's just always a card you generally want. Now, I think with Mixed Starter, we're okay to go to the Merchant of Magic. We really want to. We want to get these things cheaper, spell chained. But, I don't know. Maybe a double stack on that. I don't know that that's better. This magic is much better because hopefully we have a better target for it. Like, I just don't have that much for the Merchant of Magic right now, and I don't know, I don't have a whole lot of beef, so like, I think maybe going left is fine. Plus I could get Dualism or just extra reanimate stacks on my dudes. Maybe I can get a Wickless Tycoon on top of it all. Just get some, maybe some multi-strike for the dude, get some health for the dude. You know, the Paraffin Thug or whatever. Yeah, I think we go Steel. I did lose some health too. Okay, we got multi-strike, Smidge Stone, Wick Stone. Baron's fine. That's a unit that can just help us at the moment. long-term, multi-strike would be better here, but I just get a lot more gold out of this. So I think I'm going to do it here. I don't know. It's a little bit greedy. It's a little bit greedy, but you know what? We'll do it. I'm okay smidge stunning this, I suppose. We'll re-roll it even. Do I need to put 14 on anything? I don't think so. Alright, we got dualism. Titanite would have been good on the what's his name, but I'm definitely not giving up a dualism plus reanimate. That's just the bee's knees right there. Now we got ourselves a unit. I will add 20 here as well. We are looking good. Spend all the money. We spent 400 gold at that thing. That's wild. Oh, let's make another 400. Oh, my water's gone. What the hell? Oh no, there it is. 1 second. Hey, friendly reminder. Drink water. Don't die. IRL. You'll die a slow death if you're not drinking enough water. Trust me. Titan skin 1. Ha. Of course I'm taking that. Alright. You will go up here. I think we're still not going to use the Overwork Assistant this fight just so I can get more gold. I think that makes sense. Yeah, do I want to use this? Because then it just takes all the kills away from Paraffin Thug. But is this strong enough with a Vanilla Baron? I don't know, this is a pretty strong unit. And I can just stack it with mixed stuff. Let's play these out. Not that one, I guess. Like, I could put it up here and guarantee victory. Am I being so greedy? Like, am I just being ridiculously greedy right now? I feel like I do want the money going into this Merchant of Magic. Alright, let's get ourselves a blue one. You fucking piece of shit. I gotta get a blue one here. This is ridiculous. Here, you can have that. Alright, they're dead. I'll get some gold there. Now let's try to get either green or red. I guess we're going green. That's fine. I'll put you behind, I think. You never know. We don't have nearly enough pip. Spikes, I guess. This could steal kills. But we also don't have to play it until this thing is, you know, about to die. Just do that to get them started, I guess. I should have just played Dregs up top. I don't know. Alright, well, it's about time for us to play our shit. Remember to play our ability next turn. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Blue and purple were just absolutely useless there, but we'll do this. Alright, we're just gonna give this guy lifesteal then. That pretty much will solve all of our issues. He dies to spikes, that's nice. And this guy hopefully gets the kill. We'll see. Got it. Alright, we didn't make as much gold that time. I don't know why. I killed the collector. I guess I didn't have the Mark of Invasion to feast with the paraffin guy. But the guy, I don't know, is multi-striking. It seems like I should have more gold, right? Another overwork assistant. Man, that's the same exact... this kind of sucks, because I would really have loved a Forevermore Serum. I would have also accepted... I would have maybe took Pseudoscience here, but I don't know. It's like the only card I would take here is, again, with the Calcified Amber. I don't know. It's really not that needed. I got 3 of these things. I really don't need another. We don't need these. At this point, we start formulating the plan. Now, obviously, this Merchant of Magic is no better than the last one, other than I have my steel. You know, I have my units here, so yeah. And I've got another unit coming. Okay, double stack. That sucks. I guess we can put on a drip fall. We don't have any good consumer moves. Hopefully we can find one here. I'm going to hit that before I buy any of this. We could take just a value meat hook. I'm already hurting for pip though, so it's like it is not free. Like, plus I'm already at my full deployment ember anyway. Tell you what though, it's worth it. We got the hard Archeon, and I don't want to underestimate him. The world's... I mean, there is nothing to put this on. I got no spell damage and nothing to double stack, and everything costs 1. So, yeah. Not much thought needed there. We're not doing that shit. Well, we're bricking on, like, a lot of stuff here. So I can see, like, when I looked at the combo, my initial thought was like, oh, there's no way this is cursed. But, it's definitely sucked so far with like everything that's been offered, kind of. I don't know, not everything, right? I do have a multi-striking moneymaker and stuff, and I got this dualism overworked assistant, but yeah, it could be worse. We'll do this. Damn. May have to hold this over. I got just enough to buy the Emberstone and the holdover. I don't typically like to do this, but we're in kind of a dire situation right now, so I think I do need to do it. We'll do this, and hopefully I can spell chain one of these eventually, but yeah, there's no... We'll have to wait a little bit for the next Merchant of Magic. We're kind of running out of Merchant of Magics. It's possible hopefully I haven't thrown, but like, I will say I could have maybe put together a backup plan. I just didn't realize we'd brick this hard on like the stuff that we really need, but that's fine. We can still formulate a backup plan from here on out. We'll have to start thinking about it, because now I'm starting to get scared that maybe the reanimate is not going to be consistently able to be found here. So this guy, I can't remember what he does. I think he has 12 at the start, so this guy should be fine. If I'm super worried about it, you know, likely we'll draw some sort of fodder here. But I don't really want to put Meat Hook here, because I think for this fight, I'm less interested in greeting out the gold, especially because, like, I don't know, this Siphon guy, I don't want to mess around with him too much. I don't have a proper upgraded tank at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with it too much. I'm going to put Hook Hand here, though. Yeah, we can just feed this guy to the fishes. I'll put this here, too, for a reanimate. Or a harvest, I mean. Let's use you before I forget. We can just start stacking reanimate, or I could take the backliners out here. Because most likely I think he'll go to the bottom. Either way, I'm not killing the backliner here, but you know, I do want the Paraffin Thug to get money. So yeah, we'll go green here. Stack a bunch of reanimate on whatever, and we'll be fine. Or spikes. I should wait for the dualism one up top, right? How bad do I want money? Decently bad, I feel. This guy only does 7, wow. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the dualism guy. I can just do this for now. I'm going to save this for when the boss comes here. That way I can, like, maintain the days. Definitely don't want to incant this floor, because I don't want the stuff to die. Alright, this is fine. We're getting a double kill here. I can just throw this to the fishes, get some more stacks. Can't do anything with you. Just throw this away. Keep stacking reanimate. And spikes. If I do this, I think I can just take the 6. I think we want to be greedy here. Where fire is greed. I keep playing Vengeful Shard, don't I? Man, it's been so long since I played Vengeful Shard that I'm, you know, I'm kind of fucking up here. Let's do this for a double thing. Double harvest. Oh, actually kill him there. That's fine. It's, 6 is not worth 10 gold anyway. I was just coping pretty much. Alright, here we go. Siphon doesn't matter at this point because we're stacking so much reanimate that, you know, we'll be fine. And I think I'll still, yeah, I'll take that damage. I'll put this guy down eventually. I mean, I still don't need to, like, you know, I don't need to incant this or anything. I can just put him here. He has a ton of reanimate. Alright, I'll let that hit me. Here you can have that. I will not incant that. You can always tell when you're searching for reanimate how your RNG is going by counting the number of spikes. At least that's how it is with me. It's like, oh, I've missed my 2 out of 3 to hit reanimate on, you know, 3 divided by 18, so 6 times. It was 6 and 6 there for a while. Let's do that. That's fine. Still don't want to incant this, I think. I might as well let this get killed? Nah, I don't know. We'll just get as much reanimate here as possible. I don't need to do anything with that other thing. I don't even think I need to play this thing. I built this huge thing up, and yeah, sure enough, we're just killing him anyway. That's fine. I figured he would probably get the kill. He had harvest so much. That's just a vanilla Wickless Baron getting up to a casual 100-something. 120, I think, on the 3rd ring here. Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. We really wanted to see a Tome of Horrors or the reanimation spike here. Even a brain transfer I would be okay with. So now we probably should start thinking about an alternative game plan here. We may have to do a mix of like unstable and reanimate plus, like I don't I don't know. We'll have the AoE taken care of there, but I don't know that we can like all in on the dude right now, the unstable overwork assistant. We may need another game plan. So double-edged bear is definitely enticing, you know, because we'll have a bunch of harvests with our Wickless Baron. We could probably fit 2 of them onto the floor if we want to Hellvent it. But, you know, just giving that Wickless Baron multi-strike is probably fine here. It's definitely better than the other stuff. I mean, Sacrificial Res is also decent, but we don't even hate Vengeful Shards that much. So, like, burning them out isn't as good as it normally is. And the deck pretty much burns itself out anyway and is just, at a certain point, its only secret ingredient. So, yeah, we'll take the double-edged bear. We probably don't need any of this. I don't have enough scaling for Plague Doctor. So we'll just skip these. Now, I could take Ember, but I'm pretty sure this is a deck that wants to go double draw. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. We still want to move toward that Overwork Assistant in any way that we can. So if I go to the right, the health would be nice. Unit, unlikely to be that good for us. The thing there, I could get Titanite or Multi-Strike on Wickless Baron. I could dualize another one of these Overwork Assistants and add Reanimate to it. It's not too bad and all of that stuff, and maybe just some health on Meat Hook. If I go left, the artifacts, they're alright for these clans. We got a lot of money, and then maybe the alcove is good. You know, there are some alcoves that could help us with getting that Overwork Assistant. Well, that's not true. With all these dregs, yeah, there's no way. I was going to say, there are some ways to cheat out the unit, but not if I have just an ungodly amount of units in this deck. It's a tough choice. There's definitely a chance to completely brick on the left. On the right, there's always guaranteed pyre health, which is nice. Like, the money is probably irrelevant at this point. I really don't need to greed anymore from this point out, I think. I'm already getting extra gold from this, and I don't know, he'll still get kills here and there, but I think I need to start maybe just trying to mitigate pyre damage. I'll still take the Vengeful Shard hits because those are worth it, but yeah, what do I do here? Certainly the ceiling is on the left side, no doubt about that. There's quite a lot. If I could get, I mean, there's some artifacts that could also just help me put everything together. Like, I could get the mix artifact would be really good, either of them, but especially the one that gives me extra choices, because then I'm just at that point I can definitely all in on the Overwork Assistant with the mixes, but not super likely that I get that. We could take a look real quick through and just see, like, trinkets. So Lazarus specific, that one could work. I mean, we could stick our grafted thing on something that has a bunch of reanimate to stack it in the meantime, but that's not super straightforward, but it could work. This one, whatever. This one, whatever. This one is alright. I mean, it makes the grafted units much easier to play. This one also just helps a little bit with the grafted units. This is the big one right here. Inga's Beaker, that's what we want. This one would be, like, bad for us. This one would be amazing. Nefarious Overflow would be absolutely amazing. So we got 2 amazing ones, and then just kind of a bunch of whatevers. Deployment phase, probably whatever. This one is okay. This one's very decent, but certainly not as good as the other one. The Progress Pacemaker. Equip, yeah, this one's whatever. And then probably don't care too much about any of the Melting Remnants. I don't actually have any tombs or things that care about burnout. So that's first 4 things just gone. I mean, I guess I get AoE on the dregs. I don't even know if I want that with the Exploding Candle. Like, I suppose I would take it. Flicker's Liquor is always good. I just, again, don't really know how necessary it is. Don't have tombs. Money's fine, as if I don't already have enough. The armor is okay. Resin block would be very good. That would be very good. Votive key, bad. And waxer snuffer, I don't got anything for it. Pretty good mix, not amazing. So let's think about this in terms of pyre health. Which other pyre healths am I getting? I'm definitely getting this one, and that's a steel, which makes the steel less enticing. If I definitely want to go here, right? Which also means I would not hit that trinkets. This is definitely a better steel to hit than the one that's right there. And then this one I could hit, but these are just a lot of steals. And the final one I probably don't hit the remains. So honestly, the only enticing pyre remains is right here, which still makes me almost want to take this one. Like, unfortunately, if I could have seen a little bit more than one enticing pyre remains between here and the end, then this would be an easy trinkets, I think. Easy left side here, but you know, the fact that I really do need to hit like 2 pyre remains most likely would be potential, because I really do need to hit the vortexes with this deck, other than the final one, because we still want most likely definitely a magic and a well over an arms and a vortex. So like, final pyre remains is just out of the question. We're only taking that if we take a bloodbath in ring 7, and this one I guess is takeable, but very undesirable because I really want that vortex. I could give a shit about the merchant arms though, so we're not writing that one off completely. This steel I think absolutely gets hit, so that, and this magic will hit that. Tough decision. It's like, if I don't get multi or titanite or dualism, then this is a brick. But that's all 3 things to brick on. And I don't know, Wickless Tycoon could be alright still. Or if I see a Smidge Stone and I see a Wickless Baron, that could also work. I think the safe call is going to the right here. The left call is like swinging for the fences, but we just don't need to do that. Okay, we're after a bad start here with Endless and Quick and Speed Stone. We'll add a Reanimate to one of these, I think. Could also add it here, but I'm going to hold out for a multi if possible. Real quick though, let's just check what's here. Alright, we're not taking those. Yeah, let's put this here. If I can get a dualism, that would be nice. Alright, we got both. Nice, this is good. So we'll go dualism here. Now we've basically hellvented that, and we don't need to spend a hellvent on that. We will put this on this, I think. Just make him into an unkillable tank. Very unnecessary, isn't it? Like, wouldn't we just rather have multi-strike? But, I don't know, it's fine. Might as well take it. And health, we really don't need that. I could put it here, I guess. I wouldn't mind making this burnout. That way I don't actually have to have it die. It's just guaranteed to, like, you know, die. It's actually pretty good. Okay, and we just want to keep going on this. Alright, that's everything. We could purge, like, a card for sure. Let's get rid of one of these. I think I can still be relatively greedy here. We definitely want money for that Merchant of Magic coming up, though. So let's hold it for now. Draw -1 each turn. Yeah, it should be fine. Take the draw upgrade. I'm just thinking, like, it is this boss. Savagery's Hunters. It's fine. Right, now that I got the second rank of this ability, I want to protect the Orechi more than I want to protect that. So we can start this thing right now. I think if I put it in the back here, at least it doesn't steal kills from Paraffin Thug, but it still cleans everything up. So I think this is fine. Let's do this first. That way we can hopefully get into green. If not, then we can get into it there. Yeah, we don't get it, so let's do this. Do that. We'll have this die. We'll do this, and we should get green. Wait, what? Alright, well. I'm confused because we had blue and purple last time. Oh, I think yeah, it's like, it's just the one that I picked that it can't be. Huh, that's annoying. Well, anyway, here's Wonderwall. So you have 8. If I play this now, you're going to lose that. I might as well just hold it. Put these down. Could put a second one just in case. No harm in that. Get this thing to die so I can get the, my greedy ass wants to do this, I think, for now. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's... Oh, you know what? Okay, fuck. Alright, finally green. Finally green. Got no space. Shit, I don't want that. Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna try for it. Fucker. These mixes are about as bad as they could be. It's okay though. I don't even know this actually saves me any money. If it's costing me, like, I've got a triple striker here. It's only 75. This thing earns 30 per strike. And it's probably still fine. I also could have just incanted this guy now that I think about it. Ah, I'm dumb. Whatever. Alright, hopefully we can get back to green. There we go. Can't get reanimate though. This fucking shit just continues to fuck us. One more turn here to build reanimate. Well, we're certainly earning money this fight. Spikes. Wild RNG in this fight. I mean, on top of just like barely ever being able to find green, it's like you can see it here. 4 times it has offered me, or it has low rolled me on the 2 out of 3 that I should have, you know, been hitting more. But I'm actually hitting the 1 out of 3 more than the 2 out of 3 here. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. This guy should clean up the boss and all that shit. Messed up again. I thought it was I keep thinking it's guaranteeing me the thing, but it's definitely not. Oh, That sucks. Oh my god. Dude, how hard is it to get a green? Like, for fuck's sake. I guess he's gonna die. I might as well move him down then. At least get the damage out of it, because this is ridiculous. We might be up fuck creek now. Yeah, we'll move you down at least. Kill that. Okay, green doesn't exist for me, apparently. It apparently does not exist for me. Alright, well he's dead, so we're good. RNG did everything it could to try to make me lose, and still we win. Okay, Orphan Harvester is not typically doing much with an overworked assistant, but it can still get me like one... It can get me a sleigh here and there. I do wonder though, brain transfer's probably better. You know, in the context that like I play... Eventually, when we don't care about greed, I think we got to the point where we don't care about greed. I have 840 gold. I'm getting to the tipping point where it's like I can't probably spend all this gold at a certain point. But you know, the idea is we got an overwork assistant in front, then I'll play the other one, whichever one comes next, behind, and then I'll just kill the one from behind, and I get an immediate 4 reanimate. That's probably better than Organ Harvester. You know, the only way Organ Harvester is really getting kills with the dude is like late game when the, you know, Dominion or the Titan fight have the little dudes in front. I will have spikes most likely, since the game loves to give me spikes instead of reanimate, and then I at least get the 1 spikes kill. Unfortunately, the unstable will kill the rest of the board, so I only get the 1. But that's like 4 different turns to just get what brain transfer immediately gets, so I think we'll take the brain transfer. Wicked Blaze could be pretty good here. To bring back an overwork assistant if I do... Because the brain transfer is not a consume, so... You know, it keeps coming back through the deck. It might be good just to play the thing again. That actually is pretty good. Okay, this is starting to come together. We'll go here. Horrible fucking upgrades. Absolute donkey dog shit fucking upgrades. Wow, I haven't seen Dante in a long time. I really don't see any reason to take him here, though. I mean, he'd probably be fine. I already have the game plan, and I'd rather illustrate it than just having a Dante do Dante things. So we'll call it a brick, even though it isn't really a brick. But I don't want to just make it a Dante run. It's kind of lame. We could bring this down to a 1 is probably better than bringing these to 1. I mean, these to 0 still may be better because it's like, I always play them. I don't always play the brain transfer. Actually, I should just permafrost the brain transfer now that I think about it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Makes that easier to use, and if I really wanted to, I could do that, but maybe that makes more sense. Yeah, because this thing probably wants to get played more. It's fine. It costs more, so... Alright, spell chain's really good. We love to see that. We're going to spell chain this. That is the upgrade we were looking for. Unfortunately, this site kind of put the upgrades on the 2 costs already, so... I mean, I could do it here. That's also fine. I don't necessarily need to keep playing this thing. Especially now that I actually have a good Hellvent target with the spell chain, 0 cost secret ingredient. Might be better just to make this 0, even though it's super not worth the value. I think this is fine. Just make it 0. And get rid of this piece of crap and this piece of crap. And probably remove 1 with gold. Maybe I'll even remove 2 with gold. at this point, nothing's super needed. We're gonna now. We don't have to hit Vortex. It's looking like it's looking pretty clean at the moment. We're definitely playing top against this guy. I want I want my gold. All right, same setup. I guess I didn't need to remove one of those train stewards, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, no overwork assistant. That's fine, we don't care too much. Game is wanting to be a bitch. There we go. You owe me a lot of reanimates, son. A lot. We want to leave both slots open here. Alright. For this fight, I think we still go in the back like this. I mean, I really want to get so many, I want so many of the things here. I'm going to throw this one away because I want the other dualism one. I can just stack reanimate on this guy with one of the other, when the other one comes down. And that'll be fine. I think it's okay for us to start incanting because we got a lot of reanimate now. We're fine sacking that. Don't need to play this until it's time. I guess already dazed. I might as well wait. Alright, I can even get that nice hook hand put in work. We drew that out of order. We'll just play this then. I'll put you... I don't want to get unstable. Does Brain Transfer get the debuffs? Yeah, it does get the debuffs. So we'll incant and then put this down. Oh shit. That guy's gonna hit us. Well, there's nothing I can do now. I probably shouldn't have took the 6 damage there. I didn't even... It wasn't even fathoming in my mind that I would take damage there. But I guess we are. Alright, we're gonna do that. So now you have 3 animate. That's pretty good. We do want to get this in. And we don't need to do this until we need to. And you see what I mean about Orechi? It's like I would either have to have the Orechi here, which honestly would probably be fine, right? But I don't know. It is helping keep the overwork assistance alive more than any of the other paths would. We greet it still. We have this. I'd rather pair it with the other thing. Oh, that guy, huh? Yeah, seeing this, it's obvious now that I need to stop greeting. I need to move the unstable dudes to the front. We just don't have the damage at the moment. I mean, I could do a play here. And it might be okay, because I have the unstable for it. It's going to definitely cut into my greed plan, but I'm thinking it's okay. And I could brain transfer this to the front. And then these things will definitely die. I will stop getting money at that point because this guy's just going to clear everything. But yeah, I definitely don't want to take like 2 hits from these things. I mean, I could also just drip fall this thing, or this thing. This might be more wise. Eh, probably not. I get more slays this way. Yeah, I think I just drip fall this for now. I need to get this guy some damage. Let's just do this now. Try to start getting that thing some damage. Oh, that's not how you do it. Yeah, let's get this guy some damage. I'm just going to spam these as they come, so I can get more unstable as well. Oh, I should have hit the, yeah, I should have hit that. Well, whatever. Let's do this. We got the brain transfer if we need it. I could just put the other guy down and not do the brain transfer here. That seems fine. Get this guy down. Just start getting him some incants. He'll die a bunch. I'll still put that there though. To get the green. We got the green now. We got that ability coming up. Yeah, they're all dying now. That's good. $69, nice. I might as well do this just for the health, right? For your health. This guy would not give you another equipment if you were wondering. So we'll just get some damage in. And we don't need to stack reanimate here anymore. I'd probably be better off just putting it on Paraffin Thug. But most likely we're just going to blast this guy. Alright, he's dead. Oh, gold. Such gold, such power. Almost up to, we're going to be up above 1,000. Nice. Randomization lab is actually bad for us. We don't want to gain health. We wouldn't really gain health though, because it's not like we're healing them. I mean, we would technically get attack out of it, but yeah, whatever. I don't think we like Replicator Ray here. Normally it's pretty good, but it's like not actually, it's just like hurting us to do that. We only have the one equipment, and it's a good equipment. Unstable hunger, or insatiable hunger rather. It would be good if I thought I needed it. I just know we won't, because honestly we don't need anything other than these 2 overwork assistants and then I guess Orechi. Like that's what it's going to transition to, and none of these are needed for that. Crushing Demise, we honestly don't need these either. Yeah, just absolutely don't need anything at this point. This whole deck, the deck was there at the start. We just thinned it, kept it thin, made some upgrades to the starter cards, upgrades to the other starter cards, the starting cards I should say, and yeah, picked up the brain transfer and the double-edged barrier along the way. That's really all we've relevantly picked up other than units, or banner units I should say. Yeah, we gotta go here. Let's take that. We don't really have any upgrades to make, unless I get another dualism. I suppose just a simple 20 here is fine too. I'm being pretty stingy, but I don't want to greed anymore. Alright, well, we didn't really get what we wanted here, but that's fine. We can get an extra reanimate there, because it could be a brain transfer target still, if we don't find the other one. Yeah, reanimate 2, it's fine. Do we have another steel we're hitting? No? Okay. Can't smidge stone anything, so yeah. So I could... There's a lot that I could health ant. I'm pretty sure I just do the spell chain secret ingredient though. Pretty sure that's the call, yeah. Alright, we're good there. We should be good to go. We can make some removals. I guess we remove dregs. Just remove 3 of them for now. Keep the rest of this money. So it's looking like we'll probably hit the... Ring 7's gonna suck, actually. I really don't need that vortex, but whatever. Keep the money here for now. Okay, so lifesteal. Yeah, I mean, we really don't care. We just want to set up top. I'll still try to get some greed going, so I'm not going to put Orechi on the main floor yet. We don't need to, but we'll just go like this, I guess. But we will frontline the what's his name now. The unstable assistant. Looks like we got both of them. We'll put the other one in the back, and we'll just incant them both immediately. Have we ever started with green? Like, this is getting stupid. Let's have that die. Get our incants. Alright, there we go. Do that before I forget. Alright. We'll wait on the reanimate until, you know, the last possible second. I guess this guy we technically would want 2 days more. There's this guy. I guess I could just put him here. I am still going to put this here, because why not? And then I guess we'll just play... I could do the drip fall. I'm not really worried about it. I'd just do this for the health, I think. And that guy we obviously don't care too much about. And you can just die. I don't think I'm actually going to get any slays with this guy. I think this guy is pretty much just going to clear everything. So we can still let that hit us. We've got so much health now. We do got to keep this guy alive. Bottom decking the brain transfer, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. And we're drawing it alongside the Wicked Blaze, which is not good. Holy fuck, can I get a fucking green fucking piece of shit fucking card to save my fucking life? Apparently fucking not. Apparently fucking not. Jesus fucking fucked up Christ. Anyway, I'm doing alright. How are you guys doing? Let's do this. That. Aha. That was kind of cool. Visually. Alright, give me some green. This guy's gonna die. If he dies, it's not good. This is scaring me. If my RNG is like that, that's not good. It's like, not only am I... Yeah, whatever. I'm going to try not to just... This is the tough thing about when you're relying on only secret ingredient to get all of your reanimate. You're in for a frustrating run. I mean, at the end of the day, we have a backup plan here, which is Wickless Baron scaling, but... yeah, it's... I think I definitely need to get this thing costed down. I do regret not costing it down, because a play like this could happen, but now it, you know, it can't, so... what I could do here is just do this, though, to save this guy's life. He already has 420, nice stuff, so we'll just do that. Put this guy in here. Jesus Christ, dude, why is it so hard for me to find green? Alright, you don't have, you're dying right before your ability. This is why we want to probably move Orechi into the place of Paraffin Thug eventually here. Because we do need, we need his mixes. Alright, we're just gonna, let's see, how does this transfer buff? Yeah, we could just do that actually, just switch. Oh crap, we didn't want to do that. He's got burnout. Alright, that's not good. We can still salvage this. Because I got a guy with 200 health, but yeah, we gotta be careful here. If I could just stop drawing this, like, same turn, that would be great. This is fine. We can do the same thing again. I'll just do, get you. You have burnout 2, you have burnout 1. Let's put the burnout 2 in front. This guy's almost dead, so we're probably fine. Alright, I guess they're both down to burnout 1. It's kind of funny how that works. We'll still have to just do it this way, though. Note to self, don't put burnout dudes in front if you're going to do the brain transfer. Oops, I didn't need to do that there. That's a slight mistake, but obviously we're fine, yeah. Alright. Wickless Recruitment would be bad, because it would remove your debuffs. Remnant Pack. Devourer of Death would actually be an interesting one. It could, like, be kind of insane. You know, it's like I put it in the back, it just harvests, and then I eventually brain transfer it forward. And then every time I die, I'm getting that. But it seems pretty win more. Like, it doesn't have the advantage. Like, the problem is I don't have the pip space for it, so it's like, it's displacing some other unit on that floor. Sure does seem fun, though. So from a fun factor, I might just do it. But, I don't know, it's adding another card that is completely unnecessary, and probably just skip, honestly. If I take Ember, it would make the brain transfer... I just need to make the brain transfer cost 1, and then life will be easier. And I can do that here, but do I want to go a whole ring with dealing with that? Or do I just take draw? Because draw just makes me hit these more often. More incants, makes me get to the assistant faster. Yeah, it's draw. We can go either way here. We don't need the health. We don't need the Merchant of Steel at all. And the alcove is whatever. We'll go to the right, but there's pretty much nothing I want here. I just want the vortex, I guess. Electricity chamber. It's okay. It's better than the other one. I could probably settle for this. It's just not that good, though, is it? It's still just, like, not really worth adding. I would just take the reanimate thing. That's the only thing. Not that, the organ harvester, I mean. Hall of Mirrors could actually work. That would be actually interesting. I would have needed to take a pip upgrade to make that work though, so yeah, it's just a brick. We can get rid of this secret ingredient since we're going to need to get the other one. Our cost reduction is going on brain transfer anyway, so it is what it is. We keep everything else. And we could take the reanimator, but yeah, it's just a huge concoction. Penitent prayer stone, no problem. We'll set up bottom here, or we'll attempt to set up bottom here, and I will go with Orechi now. Now we'll transition to the non-greed path here, and we hope to top deck. We don't get one of the dualism ones. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. For now, this is just going to have to do. We'll put that here. It should die, right? Nah, we don't. Let's not even risk it. I didn't want to calculate that out. So let's do this. I guess we do this for the health. All right, we got that. That's nice. Reanimate. I think we just let this thing die. We'd much rather get that dualism one into play. Yeah, I mean these are it's doing what it needs to do here. Alright, now we put that one up front, this one in the back. Reanimate 6. Reanimate 7. Reanimate 8. Now we're hitting them reanimates. And we'll do this. And do we care about money at this point, or is Pyre Health better? I think we got enough money. Let's preserve the Pyre Health. Wait. This guy fucking lived? Well, we can just put you back down there while we're at it. It's actually like the worst fight for us because there's so little hits. Like normally you're getting hit more, so this guy's blowing up more, but there's only 2 hits here. It's kind of weak sauce, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, they're dying. I am going to do a stupid play here and just do this so that I get my stuff. Money. I mean, I don't need more money, but I might as well take it if it's there. Alright, we're gonna move this to you. This is probably better than playing those 2 out. Put that in. Put a ton of reanimate down. Should be good from there on out. We definitely got the way more reanimate than spikes this time. Like a ridiculous amount. Alright, you got 18 reanimate. Think we're good there. Ooh, okay, we need to hit drip fall again. I think we are guaranteed to do, right? Yeah. You get your ass back down here, fucker. Yeah, we can do this. Or we could just do this. Let's just do that. got him, and I got the gold. See, now when we get a proper amount of hits, now I'm clearing the floor no problem, you know what I mean? Oops, fuck. Forgot to try. Alright, I'm not gonna complain. We're doing alright here. Damn, it just keeps drawing me this. I draw pretty much the whole deck at this point, so it's like, I guess I should expect that. It seems kind of a waste to play Brain Transfer here when this thing's only at 1 reanimate. So I'll just play the Pip, or the Holy Stone card. You are dead. And, no need to play anything more here. Nope. Nope. Memento Mori would totally make sense in this deck, but hell no. Alright, I mean, we got all this money, I might as well take that. Breath of Heaven, probably not. Heal Champs, I guess we could do that. I'll take that. This is like, they already cost 0. So, no. Yeah. Alright, we can do Spell Chain on the one that has Holdover. That's pretty enticing. I don't think anything else really benefits from Spell Chain. Dripfall maybe, but yeah, I think this is good. Just have it from the get-go. We don't want to remove Consume on any of that. We do want to get that down to a 1 cost for sure. And then double stack, it's no good. Holdover on another one of these. It's either that or I hold that over. That would be kind of weird. Hold over that might be better. Then I'm just getting that stuff every turn. I think that actually makes more sense. Alright, and then I really don't need to do anything else, just remove that. I guess I might as well remove these two. I mean, they're free incant, and they remove themselves, but I got all this money, I might as well do something with it. I don't need to remove anything else. I guess I could remove the non-spell chain secret ingredients. Or the dripfall we still want. That's gonna be good. I think I will actually just remove this. $300 removals, sure. Why not? And then we sure got a lot of cards on holdover, but again, we're drawing like the entire deck each round, so it's probably fine. We can just duplicate this one. Yeah, we'll duplicate that. Alright, that looks good to me. We'll set up bottom. Nice thing about this is I got holdover, like, if I somehow bust out, my holdover Wicked Blaze, like, I can just, like, reanimate everything onto a different floor if I have to. Put you guys at the very top. I somehow bottom deck both of the fucking things again, but whatever. It's literally the worst draw possible, but that's fine. Even with the worst draw possible, we will use our god tier level power here to fuck them up. Let's see. Okay, we start with green at least. Already killing them. I don't mind sticking this one around because I can just brain transfer it to the other one. That's fine. The other one that's coming up. We don't want to take this damage. Yeah, we can just do that. This thing just dies. Might as well put it here. I could also do that, but I think this is better. Alright, we'll put you in front. We will do that. Put this here, and I just need to play that later, I guess. Should have brain transferred at the end of all this. I pointlessly gave up a bunch of unstable there. Alright, reanimate. You do not want to get found, do you? That's our first reanimate, by the way. We're up to freaking like 12 spikes before then. Or I guess 9 spikes. Well, make it 12. Annoying, for sure, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. What? Uh-oh. Did I just bug the game with the Wicked Blaze here? I think I did. Fuck. No. Okay. Fix. Nice. Alright, you can go here. We won't make the same mistake twice. We'll incamp before we brain transfer. Alright, we're at 4. I'm going to hold that. Now we're getting all the reanimate. Thank you, Orechi. I'm gonna Wicked Blaze after all this, because we don't have brain transfer in hand. He's alive. Yeah, I just realized the burnout will actually transfer, won't it? So no matter what, actually, the burnout kind of becomes an issue, but not really. That guy's about halfway dead. Oops, forgot to daze him. Yeah, it doesn't matter, he's dead here. He is faux show dead. But let's give him a little something extra to pay the devil with on his way to hell. Bonus points if you know that quote. We will be friends forever, if you know that quote. Or, what is it? And here's 50 pieces of silver to pay the devil on your way to hell. Alright, you can live. Alright, the X, it just shows X, right. Got him. The final explosion actually got him nice. Alright. It's probably an unnecessary risk to start bottom in this fight, so we'll start in the mid, and we'll just go like this at the bottom, daze the dude, and, you know, survive for a little bit here. Alright, we got this guy at the very start, which is nice. We could just put this guy down here, actually. We'll daze you. We wait with that. Trying to check how long this run has taken so far. Where the fuck is my... Oh, it's like hour 22. Yeah, when you have to mix so much, it definitely adds to the time. No need to do anything yet. We can do that. We don't care about sap. We definitely want to play this. Alright, what do we do with the rest of this? Obviously we want to do that. Could play this now. Could play this out. I think this is better though, because this guy shuffles a shitload of these things in, top and the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. And hold this, right? Sometimes the preview is like not always accurate here, but I think this is fine. It's a little risky, because it's like we went down to the very last tick of stuff there. Kill that guy is fine. Play that. This turn is fine. Oops, I should, you know, for this one I'll play Wicked Blaze at the last part, just so I get more reanimate stacks out of it. You can never underestimate or overestimate how much reanimate stacks that you need in this fight. Especially when it's giving you a bunch of spikes. Actually, no, it's not giving... What am I talking about? 14 reanimate to 12 spikes. Definitely reanimate's winning that war. Alright. Let's play this now. Take that. Put it in the back. It's like, where's my multi-strike thing? This round of reanimate searching isn't going quite as well, but that's okay. We can hold it. We should be fine there. Just need this guy to die. Fire's Greed doesn't have much attack, so it takes a while. Reanimate 5. Gotta have good APM for this build. Let's do this. You can just die up top. We don't care about incanting these guys because, yeah, we're just gonna demolish them. Do I want to play Wicked Blaze and then not play a Pyrolite here? Because I still got so many. Yeah, I think I would play a Pyrolite. I'll just do that and that. The bosses are dead at this point. I think this guy did get healed for 50 though. Oh no, he didn't get healed. Perfect. That guy's getting hurt, but still not enough. Alright, we need to get a green here. Got a green. Reanimate. Up to 5. You're good at 9, so we don't need to do anything there. And it's wild how many frickin'... I feel like there should be better ways to deal with Dominion. I'm trying to think if I was even offered much, but yeah, we'll finally get him here. But we'll give this guy the smoke. Oops. Oh, whatever. Can't just kill him lightly. You gotta kill him with all you got. There we go. Now you're wondering what happens when I brain transfer the unit in front. Well, that happens. It just doesn't do anything. Not bad. 42, the answer to things. Still took a while to kill the boss because, you know, 42, it's a lot of pyre damage. I mean, it's like, that's an interesting thing about those low damage pyres. Granted, we also didn't really have, you know, a 3-floor setup or anything. I could have also drip fold Savagery and saved stuff, but yeah, well, might as well take the path of least resistance. So yeah, I think we don't have the summary for the OP, right? So we don't know what they did, but if I were to guess, probably not what we did. So this just comes down to, I think, comfortability maybe with Overwork Assistant plus Secret Ingredient. You'll have to let me know though what your deck looked like, because there was other stuff, right? There, if you didn't take the Assistant, there was there's a Lifesteal, but I'm guessing you would have took the Trample with Rage scaling, and then I'm trying to think. There was a Plague Doctor. You could build off that. You could build off Wickless Baron. Like, there's definitely more than one ways to probably win this seed, but I doubt that any of them are easier than what I did. I know that's a pretty cocky statement, but I'm just saying this is like a very straightforward, easy way to do it. And it's like you can see we don't even hit on the usual offenders, and it's still like pretty straightforward, right? The usual offenders meaning like Tome of Horrors or Spike of the League, which are much better ways to stack these units with reanimate and or unstable. But you know, there's other things we can do. We can do the brain transfer. We can reform them back and then brain transfer. Though honestly, I didn't end up doing it that much. For whatever reason, it just didn't come together that much at the end. Probably an Ember upgrade would have been better for that, but even with the reduction to 1 there, but because it's like, yeah, you kind of have to play the Pyre Light, whatever it is, every turn, so I'm already like not able to play Wicked Blaze and Brain Transfer the same turn, but yeah, it is what it is. Then we earned so much money too. Can't ignore the money that was made on this run. Allowed us to just thin the deck out ridiculously to just a ridiculously small point. Because I will say that that's kind of what I mean by like comfortability with like secret ingredients. Like, you know, we didn't really need these holdovers, by the way, once we got the deck so thin, right? Because we're basically drawing the same 10 cards almost every turn. But what was I trying to say? Yeah, it's just like, you know, we don't need the super good cards to make Reanimate work, right? We never found Forevermore Serum. You know, there's other ones too, right? There was an Organ Harvester, but it's just not the better card than... what was Organ Harvester up against? I can't even remember. Had to been up against a... Was it up against Brain Transfer? I'm pretty sure it was up against Brain Transfer, and definitely Brain Transfer was better here, right? We got a significant amount of not just Reanimate, but even Unstable, right? So, you know, that's obviously very good. There's obviously, it's not like we didn't hit on things, right? We hit on the Dualism with Overwork Assistant. That obviously makes it a lot easier to pull off. You don't need it. You know, I routinely wouldn't need it, but I'll take it, right? It's amazing on it. But, you know, if you don't have it, you generally have to get a little more creative with the things you're doing. But yeah. So yeah, the name of this game was just money making in the early game, and then building toward. We already had direction, right? If you have an Overworked Assistant in your starting cards and you are Secret Ingredient start, plus we got the extra help with this version of Orechi. And you can see what I mean with this version of Orechi, right? It's like there's not really a big ceiling, but it is technically the thing that could support this thing the best, at least to support getting the Reanimate, right? You know, this version of Orechi doesn't look as good if I get like a Tome of Horrors or a Reanimation Spike, because then it's like, well, I'm probably getting so much Reanimate at that point that I didn't need the extra mixes here. But I think in a deck like this, we're very glad that we took this and got the extra abilities here. I would also say, though, you're not like wrong if you didn't take this version of Orechi, because the other version of Orechi technically is more powerful in a vacuum. Seeing the double Overwork Assistant and the start, I was like, yeah, I might as well just take the potion ability. But yeah, that's about all I can think of. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.